So I have a few questions for you. First one is, have you been active today? And the second one is, did you eat the best food that you could today? So today is my first day of summer, and I was reflecting on how healthy my behaviors have been in the last few months, and I think it needs to improve. How about you? Write in the comments below how healthy you've been acting the last few months. I'm interested to know. The reason why we need to address this situation today is because if you do not take care of your health, your physical health, your mental health, the question is, who will? So welcome to my channel in this 10-part series on health. My name is Alain Faber, and we are here to work on our growth mindset so that we can have a better life and contribute in a better way to have a better world. It's amazing because we are in almost July, and I've realized that with the pandemic and my course online, taking care of my students, my work, that I have not been the best person to my health, physically and mentally. And the reason is I was surviving in many ways, found myself in ruts trying to help everybody. But now reflecting back, I realized that I should have taken care of myself and my health a little bit more every day. It's amazing. I went for a walk today and I've realized that the summer's here. And I did not, even though I was going for a walk every day, I felt that I was preoccupied with what I had to do and did not see as much as I could all the transformation of nature to bring us this wonderful summer. And that is one thing we're going to work with to have a healthier mind. Another part of my journey in the last few months was that since we're inside, we did a lot more cooking. And I was telling my kids that the first thing that I realized is that there were always dishes on the counter. That means that I always had to clean dishes again and again. In many ways that made me upset. But think about it. If for every meal there was 1 or 2 pans and 1 or 2 pots to make dinner and lunches, I realized that we did eat very well. We always had fresh veggies, we always had great food. The only thing we did not take care was the fact that we did a lot more baking than we used to. And you know what baking is all about? We've got some cakes and cupcakes and muffins and brownies, and that was probably not the best for our health, but best for our mental health. So summer's here. My plan is to work on my physical health as well so that we can have a wonderful, active summer and a healthy summer. So what will be 3 tips to make sure that we become healthier? Well, I would say that the first one will be to take your agenda and plan for a healthy day. So that means that you need to plan for when you go to bed and wake up. You need to plan for the food you're going to take, and also plan for at least a time to go for a walk. You might go for 5 minutes outside to go to the mailbox and come back. But if you increase every day a little bit, a few more minutes here and there, the plan is by the time you get to a week and a month, you should be able to walk a good 30 minutes, if not more, and you'll realize that your health will be better. A second tip for you will be to plan for nice meals. That means that you are planning for great food, healthy food, so that you can feel nice at the end of a meal and don't feel that you're heavy. And the beauty of that is you can eat meals with friends, with family members, and if you don't have anybody close by, you could use FaceTime or the internet to have a time with other friends. Yesterday, for the last day, we had a staff meeting, and I had talked to a friend, and we had a coffee time before the staff meeting. I had not talked to the person for a good 3 months, and you know what? We had a coffee together for 30 minutes just to catch up. Imagine if you could do that here and there for meals. You realize that your relationships will become deeper, and you'll be able to have deeper conversations, and at the same time you'll be able to talk about real things, and at the end your contribution to the world could improve as well. The third tip will be to find someone to work on your growth mindsets. For example, if you want to eat better, well, talk to a friend and talk about recipes and how to improve what you eat. If you'd like to improve your physical activities, well, find a neighbor, and with good distancing, you can go for a nice walk on trails and in parks. That would be great, because when you have somebody with you, it's great for accountability. Too often we have in mind, oh yes, we want to do this and that. The best example are the New Year's resolution. Many of us have personal New Year's resolution that we do not share with anybody. And within weeks, they fall apart, and then you don't change your behavior. That's something we need to work on. So the call to action today is the following. You're going to take your agenda, and I want you to write down 3 main topics. First one, I want you to plan the time you're going to go to bed and you're going to get up tomorrow morning. That's the first one, because if you can plan the time, you will maximize the time you have. Less TV, you may get up a bit earlier to go for a walk in the morning. You'll notice that planning for success, for better health, is the best way. Second, I would like you to plan for nice meals with nice food. So that means that you may have to do a grocery list. You may have to go to farmer's market. You may have to reassess what you eat, and therefore eat better. I have a friend yesterday was talking that for lunch he had a craft dinner. Craft dinner is great. How about on the side we have some veggies? That'd be nice. A salad, some broccoli. How about we have some sliced tomatoes? This will be an amazing addition to a meal. And the third part I want you to do is write down some physical activities. Could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, could be going up or down the stairs, and that'll be something amazing. For example, I went to school to get my resources, and I have an office on the 3rd floor. And I had not gone to the 3rd floor for a month. And you know what? I felt it on the way up because I had not climbed stairs for 3 stairs in a long time. So I want you to see if you can plan in your day to be active, to do a little bit of activity, so that at the end of the day you say, okay, well, I did something more than I did the day before. And that will be your first step with a growth mindset to be healthier. I want you to have a great day. I'm going to put here the playlist for my Best Life Journey so that you can see how much amazing work we've done as a community in the last few months. Take care.